Did I talk about my haul? Well, it's kind of a part 1 and 2. Bought some Nivea, the Simply Glowing stuff, and it actually has this kind of like beigey iridescence that you know is brought to your face when you use it. So you really don't have to use anything else with it. But I would say if you have a liquid foundation, probably mix it with that, and it will just give you that dewy finish that we're all kind of looking for now. Everything is not matte like it was, and I never liked the natural look they used to put in magazines and stuff, especially during the late 80s, early 90s. Why? What was the point of that? Looking like you had no makeup on, no color to your face, nothing. Again, why? Makeup is all about expression, and, you know, how can you express yourself when you look like there's nothing there? It looks like a blank canvas, whatever. I can't get it out of my face today, whatever. So it's like, really, what was the point? So, kind of digging this. This is cool. This is cute. I'm going to change these real quick. Chanel was not a beauty per se, but she had tremendous style and was known for, during lunch or whatever with friends, to change her accessories at the drop of a hat. You know, kind of like we sit there and play with our face, opening up our compacts and so on. I used to have a thing about having a really pretty compact to put in my purse, so if I did go out with somebody, or I went out to a nice dinner or whatever with my husband, which didn't happen as much, it's not as often as I would have liked to, whatever, you know, I'd still have something really pretty to pull out of my purse if I wanted to dab, check me out, whatever. I don't know what else to talk about. I just digging the hair right now. I think it's cute. You can tell me what you think. Not like I just got it done or anything. I mean, you can take a couple of guesses as to what it is, because if you look at the earlier videos that I did, you know what's up. So, I don't tell you. Girls are smart. We're all smart. We're all smart. We're all beautiful. And that's the truth. And a lot of cute people on this site. Like watching all these different things and seeing how people do stuff. It's cool. It's really cool. I think one of these days I'll just get me a compiled list of like shout outs and things that I want to do. I definitely shout out to Scandalous Beauty and Candy, CC, and Rain528I, and Sagacious Girl. I guess I'm doing it now. Matthew, a boy wearing makeup. He's really cool. I've learned a lot from Encore. Trying to think who else is on this list. Twix, she's cool. I like looking at some of her stuff. Both of them is butterflies. Trying to think. Pink Horse Star 1. I look at her. Wow. A lot of people. I know I'm forgetting somebody. World's Dresser. The World's Dresser. I watch her. I know lots of people. I gotta write these people down. Jen Exotic. I watch her. She's gorgeous woman. Gorgeous. I've never ever been afraid to tell another woman she's beautiful or gorgeous or anything like that, because I'm not jumping the fence. I'm not into all of that stuff. It's just, it's me. I can look at another person's female form and say she has a gorgeous body, or she has a pretty face, or whatever, without feeling like, oh, she must be a lesbian, or she's gay, or she's just, it's not that. Beauty is beauty. I see it for what it is. You know, and walk through this life like everybody else, hoping that somebody finds the beauty in me. And that's it. That's it in a nutshell. You know, nothing Nothing great big, nothing fancy about it. It's just, it is what it is. Beauty is beauty. Comes in all shapes, forms, sizes, colors, all of that stuff. You know, we were created in this man's image, so he must be beautiful, therefore we must be beautiful. Who are we to say what isn't? What is and what isn't? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at one of the little pests that just keeps doing his thing, and I'm gonna have to cut the camera off and get into his stuff because he's bugging me. That's just it. Got a few more minutes here. This is really cute. I didn't really think it was going to look that cute. The first time I put this bad boy on after I got it, it was like, it didn't look anything like this or whatever. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that it's been cooped up for a little while. I need to bring it out. Definitely be great in winter because it is hot. It's Hades right now, sitting on top of my head. But I wanted to get into this kind of stuff for a while. I like to change my looks. I'm kind of like Janet. She's a Taurus as well. And I'm speaking of Miss Jackson, you know. The 40-year-old, 40, 42, whatever she's supposed to be. That, you know, has the body we all envy. I had ass like that once. I don't know if I'll ever see them again. Pray for me. Diet, exercise, yeah. Diet, schmiet. I'm going with a smile on my face. I don't know about anybody else, but I will be well preserved because I do like my chips. I like my sodas, even though I don't drink dark ones all the time like I used to. But I like my chips. I like my sodas. I like my barbecue. I don't understand how people can go to like these little buffets or like these little. I saw a party scene on some movie that I liked or whatever once, and these chicky foods are putting like strawberries and celery sticks and stuff on there, and it's supposed to be kind of one of them hold down barbecue type of things. The other chicky food was putting on the beans and the ribs and the macaroni and cheese and all of the stuff that you're supposed to have. You're supposed to, I mean, I'm not saying gorge yourself. I mean, you don't want to wind up being one of the characters in the movie Seven, but come on. Life is too short for us to be eating rabbit food. I like a salad as much as the next person, but if it's going to be a salad that I'm going to eat, it's not going to be, heavily laden with dressing and all this other kind of stuff. Yes, I need my dressing to just kind of kiss the salad like Emerald talks about, but at the same time, it's got to have a little something to it than just greens. I want a little protein in there, be a little egg or chicken or ham or something cut up into it, and maybe some extra fruit, mandarin oranges or whatever. My husband, God rest him, used to make this for one of my Mother's Day meals that I remember, which was about probably 2-3 years ago. He did a roasted mango pork for me, and he took a watermelon and cut into it and made a fruit bowl out of it. And so it had a really lovely fruit salad in there with your blueberries and your watermelon. It had cantaloupe. I think there was some honeydew in there. And the strawberries, but he also used the strawberries in the salad that he made, which was baby spinach, red onions. My mother-in-law puts feta cheese in it, so it's optional as to what you want to put in, what else you want to put in it. But it's the strawberries, it's the red onions, purple onions, whatever you want to call them, the baby spinach, and you put raspberry vinaigrette dressing with it. Oh, God. Then he did rutabagas and yellow squash. So it was a lovely meal. And then one of the things he did with the watermelon was he took part of it and kind of like mashed it up and spread it out on a cookie sheet, put it in the freezer, and we had I think it was the randomness Zinfandel. It was a real light one. So he took and scraped parts of it up with the fork and everything and dropped it down into the glass of wine. It's delicious. So that's one of the really good food memories that I had for him being in the kitchen. He loved to cook. He was a big guy. Loved to cook. Couldn't help himself. So after a while, when he would be home and everything, because he wasn't really well enough to work, but he did this house mom thing. Almost got it. Anyway, I will get you.